It's great, it's actually fantastic to be back filming here again in my cocktail kitchen. I'm Kenji of No-ABV Consult. I'm doing a series of cocktail masterclasses to make great looking and great tasting cocktails in the comfort of your own home. And it's all with my great friends from MONIN. So hopefully you can pick up some of the tips and tricks that I've learned over the years and be able to make yourself great drinks. This week I want to explore non-alcoholic cocktails. Not always taken that seriously in the trade, although the last few years have really seen a boom and a drive of non-alcoholic and low alcohol, which I think is great. And it's good to be able to offer and to be able to drink these for yourself or for your guests. And there's lots of reasons why you won't be drinking alcohol. A few sessions ago, I looked at the formula of a cocktail and I really used the base, the alcohol, as the starting points and then built everything around there. So the base is the alcohol and then the accents, the sweet, the sour, the bitter, the salty, the umami, kind of the balancing flavors, and any modifiers that are coming through from bitters and sodas and liqueurs. So how do you do it if it's non-alcoholic, if you don't have that base? Well, you can turn different things to the base of your cocktail and be that as the heart or the soul of the drink that you're exploring. So I'm going to be looking at four cocktails this week, each using a different base. I'm going to be looking at using milk as a base, looking at fruit, non-alcoholic spirit, and non-alcoholic bitter. Let's get started. So I said the first drink was going to be a mango milkshake. So I'm going to blend this one up. I'm going to put it in a milkshake glass. Let's get started. So, mango milkshake. Basically, in your blender, you want 2 healthy scoops of vanilla ice cream. You can obviously use different ice creams as your base. We'll get you a different flavor drink. MONIN mango puree. Nice dash. Lovely mango rich flavors. Remember, it's 50-50 fruit and sugar. We'll work with those lovely. I think mango is one of my favourite flavours. It's got to be definitely in the top 5 of fruits, and I really like mangosteen as well, related. But mango and the sweetness. Going to add some milk to my milkshake. So 2 scoops of ice cream, 1 part of the MONIN mango puree, 2 parts of the milk. As I said, I'm going to add a little spiciness to it, adding a touch of cinnamon. The cinnamon and mango go very well together. Going to add 2 pinches in there. I'm going to add a little bit of ice. You don't need too much because obviously the ice cream, and a little bit will just add a bit more texture. So I've added 2 scoops ice cream, 1 part MONIN mango puree, 2 parts milk, a pinch of cinnamon and a little bit of ice. Going to blend that up. Pick everything up from the sides. And then I'm going to just add a little cinnamon dusting. You can use cutouts to create shapes if you wanted, but just a nice line of cinnamon on the top. If you want to use a straw, obviously no plastic straws, but you can use paper straws. Just check that they're compostable. That'll be my first non-alcoholic cocktail. Over the cinnamon in it, you get the creaminess and the sweetness of the mango. Great non-alcoholic mango milkshake. Boom. All right, drink number 2, the watermelon cooler. So I'm gonna be a nice glass. I'm gonna make a big chunk of ice. Stay in there, chill the glass down. Watermelon's got enough water in it already, so I'm not gonna blend with any more ice or added any water, but I wanna serve it nice and cold. So I've got big chunks of ice. Fresh watermelon. I think a little bit more. So I've got my fresh watermelon. I'm gonna mix the watermelon with pink peppercorn from Monin's syrup range. So about half part, depends obviously on your glass and the amount of watermelon that you've got, of the Monin's Pink Peppercorn syrup. Gonna balance that out with some lime juice. Gonna just quickly squeeze lime and watermelon. Nice. Put a whole small lemon juice in there. Now I'm going to add a few drops of angostura bitters. Now technically they're not, it's not non-alcoholic as it were. It's 44.7% alcohol, but I'm going to add 3 drops, so it is optional. If you want 100% pure non-alcoholic, then I wouldn't add any, but I'm just going to add 3 dashes of the bitters just to give it a depth and richness to it. So that's it. If you wanted, if you like the drink and another night you wanted it with a bit more alcohol, then bourbon goes really well with the watermelon to turn this non-alcoholic drink into a full alcoholic cocktail. It up. And then obviously you can't make a watermelon drink without having a watermelon garnish. So just a nice chunk of watermelon for my non-alcoholic cocktail number 2, the watermelon cooler. Fresh watermelon. A little bit of the spice of the pink peppercorn. The lime really helps. The bitters hold it together. So great, the mango milkshake and the watermelon cooler. So move on to the third drink, which is the blood orange sour. So this is where I'm going to use the non-alcoholic cocktail. I'm going to be serving it as though I was making a whiskey sour. So I got a nice whiskey tumbler. Actually made a nice ice ball. I do like to treat my sours, my old fashions, to a nice big ice ball. It's just a mold which I had in my freezer. And I'm going to shake this drink. So I'm going to fill my shaker with ice. 2 parts base. And then I'm going to use, as I said, the lovely blood orange from Monin syrup. So just as I was making a sour. So if that was a whiskey sour, this will be my sweet. So 1 part of blood orange. I'm going to balance it out with fresh lemon juice. Use a Mexican elbow. Get the juices straight. Monin blood orange, fresh lemon. Once again, I am going to use the bitters. If you wanted it 100% non-alcoholic, then obviously miss out the bitters. And here I'm going to use 4 drops of foaming bitters. You could use egg white, you could use aquafaba to create the foam in there. Right, I'm going to give that a good shake. My glass. I use an orange wedge as my garnish. A nice healthy shake. Really shaking to wake a cocktail up. Lovely colour from the blood orange syrup. So you get that lovely foam from the bitters. Shame you can't smell over the internet and you get the lovely aroma. I'm going to garnish this with a fresh orange wedge. Drop that in. Nice. Garden sour blood orange. Lovely hit. It's non-alcoholic, but still it's got great mouthfeel and flavour. Okay, so we did the mango milkshake, we did the watermelon cooler, and we did the blood orange sour. So we've taken a classic cocktail, we replaced the alcohol with the non-alcohol. We used the fruit as the base, the watermelon, livened it up with the pink peppercorn, and we used the milk as the base. We balanced it. We added some extra flavors and the mango to come through. Last but not least, the apple and ginger winner. So I'm just going to build this drink. Highball. Got lots of nice, great big ice cubes. I'm going to have to let them settle down. So for my base here, I'm going to use Monin's Bitter Aperitif. Some mentioned at the beginning, imagine Aperol, Campari, bitterness, but without the alcohol. So I'm going to add 1 part of Monin's Bitter. Apple juice. Now, not all apple juices are made equal. Cloudy pressed apple juice, so much better than from concentrate. So 3 parts of the apple juice. Then ginger beer, non-alcoholic. I prefer ginger beer to ginger ale. It's just got more of a kick from the ginger. So add a little sparkle in there. So just apple and ginger, great flavors. And then I'm going to use Paragon's White Penja cordial. The White Penja versus the Rue Berry and the Timor Berry have got a lot more of the more rich, unusual flavors. I mean, on here you can see the profile flavor notes of horsehair and menthol and camphor. It's got a Brix of 55 and a pH of 1.8, so it's going to be able to, that complexity is going to be able to kick through the bitter and bind the apple and the ginger together. Actually, I'm going to add a wedge of lime now. Put it all down. And then mix that. There we go. Finish off with my lime garnish. So, here are my 4 non-alcoholic cocktails for you. We started pretty simply. Classic milkshake, 2 scoops ice cream, 1 part of the MONIN Mango, still good. 2 parts milk, pinch of cinnamon, great milkshake. Drink number 2 was the watermelon cooler. Obviously the watermelon does separate after a little time. Just give that a little mix. We use fresh watermelon. Monin's Pink Peppercorn syrup, some lime juice, some angostura bitters. Definitely going to be drinking that one later. And then we went on to the non-alcoholic spirit. We used Seedlip, and then we used Monin's Blood Orange syrup, balanced it out with some lemon juice, some foaming bitters, gave it a good shake. Complex, rich, very different. See, with the fruit base rather than non-alcoholic base. And then the apple and ginger winner. So we've got Monin's Bitter Aperitif. Sitting there, the bitterness, you got the apple and the ginger, kind of autumny flavors, and the Paragon, the complexity holding it all together. Nice. So, that is the end of today's Kenji's Cocktail Kitchen, brought to you by my friends at Monin. I hope you liked the 4 drinks that I made today. For now, cheers.